One viewer. No advertisement, just a simple message in Gramps' house. One viewer. Oh, it's my best friend Alec. What up? 2 viewers, 2 likes. 3 viewers, 2 likes. What's up, Alec? Across the pond, Alec. 4 watching, 2 likes. A Cobra's in the house. Sanders in the house. Hey, handsome. Thank you. Yeah, I finally cleaned up. Thank you. 5, 6, 3 likes. Fucking A, man. You guys are the best. Lost a viewer. Fuck. Lost another viewer. Double fuck. What's new? We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Stephanie's here. What's up, Stephanie? 4 viewers, 4 likes. YouTube lies. There's more than 4 people watching. 5. 4. Fuck. 5. And I don't do this because I care about popularity. I don't mention how many folks are watching because I care about clickbait or any of that kind of stuff. Crystal's in the house. Trog is in the house. Stephanie says hi to everyone. Sandra says, what's new? I said, I promise I'll get to that. 6 likes. 6 watching. All right, good enough to start. So again, not about popularity. I don't care. It's about the message. 7 watching. Very nice. Over the last, hey, J-Dog, what up? How are you? J-Dog is in the house. Hi, classroom. Yes, today, if anything else, is going to be more of a classroom format than a typical rant. Joy Stewart, what up? How is everyone? I hope you all having a good Sunday. I feel, personally, I feel a little bit sick to my stomach. I had a, and I probably shouldn't do this. I had a roast beef wrap from 7-Eleven, and I only ate half of it, and now I really don't feel so good. So hopefully it's just I ate too much on an empty stomach or something. Hopefully it's that. Hopefully it's that. Someone shaved. Yes, I did. And I'm going to keep up with it. I got to get on Periscope with laptop yesterday. I don't know how it went to... Yeah, see, those are 2 things I can't comment on because I don't know anything about Periscope or Hangouts. Google Hangouts doesn't work. Crystal Keith, I believe I missed it. What the hell time was it? And the most important question is when your next one is going to be, so I can be there. Looking snappy. Thank you. Joy. Big Bass in the house. All right, so let's just get right into it. And yes, Crystal Keith, the next time that you know what I have to do? I'm going to have to make a note. Fuck, I don't have a pen. All right, I'm going to have to do my weird don't forget things technique that I do. So, JB, make sure to subscribe to Crystal Keith's channel. That way I'll get your notifications. I do weird stuff like that because when I do that, I'm like, wow, that was weird later on. And then I don't forget to do what I was supposed to do. Yeah, and also just to the point of what Stephanie is saying, that she tried to, could not see Crystal Keith's stream. Could not see you, but I waited. Yeah, YouTube is censoring all of us. YouTube is censoring all of us. They're censoring all of my favorite researchers. They're censoring Alex Jones. They're censoring everybody. They're just making it... Because it's human nature. If something becomes a little bit too difficult to do something that you think should be easy, chances are you'll just give up and you know, won't do it. And YouTube is smart, and YouTube knows that. Owned by Google, owned by Eric Schmidt, piece of fucking filth. And yeah, it's rampant. It happens to me, it happens to everybody. No, Crystal, chances are you didn't mess up. Chances are YouTube is, you know, watching me. And by YouTube, I mean deep state motherfuckers. And they see that I'm getting all these other streams to pop up and just give, like, personal thoughts. And chances are you were just censored. I'm not making a statement. I'm saying chances are you may have been censored. Unfortunately. Yeah, see, they love doing that shit. Joyce, and this is not what my video is about today, but Joyce Stewart says, we could see you, Crystal, but Crystal couldn't see the reciprocal typing. Yeah, see, maybe there's a glitch, maybe there's a problem, maybe Crystal isn't set up properly, who knows. But I default 99 times out of 100 to YouTube doesn't want individual citizen journalists talking about stuff. And they just, you know, if they took down my channel for no reason, all of you, and I believe it or not, I have a decent audience. Everyone would flip out and they'd be like, where's JB? And it would cause all this ruckus. So rather than do that, what they do typically, I'm not saying this would happen to Crystal. I'm not saying this at all. I'm just saying there is a chance that when the YouTube bots go in and just fuck up little things like, oh, there's audio but no video. Oh, there's video but no audio. And your device is completely fine. Your connection is sound. There's no problem. And I'm not saying just Crystal. I'm saying everybody, including myself, because all of these have happened to me from time to time. The bots go in and they just, you know, tweak and fuck with little, you know, things that make it annoying for a two-way conversation to happen. And then people get frustrated and the channel streamers get frustrated with the end goal of that, you know, we all stop coming together and sharing citizen journalist type information. I'm not saying that's what happened, but I'm saying it has happened to me, and it's happened to many, many other streamers that I follow and watch. And it's really, really disgusting, like, you know, covert censorship tactics, and it's completely unacceptable. It's completely unacceptable. And I'm not going to put up with it anymore. If I go down, someone else, 10 more are going to pop up. So you motherfuckers are not going to win. You New World Order 9/11 doing, Sandy Hook faking motherfuckers are not going to win. You're not going to win. There are too many of us that know what's going on. All right, anyway. So now let's segue into the reason that I started this stream is one of my favorite channels to watch. I forget the gentleman's personal name. He doesn't give it out that often, but the channel is Destroying the Illusion. The channel is called Destroying the Illusion. So you need to grab a pen or a pencil or a crayon or prick your finger and write on a piece of paper, Destroying the Illusion. Everyone needs to go over, and he's a lot younger than me, by the way. I think he's like 23. You need to go over and watch his live stream. He has fantastic information. Oh, Jordan. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. But YouTube loves bathtub in Fruit Loops libtard. I don't know what that means, but it's very funny. That was from Joy. And honestly, Crystal, I got really high last night. I might have watched and I forget. Not that you wouldn't be impressive and that you'd be forgettable, but I got really high last night. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I just punched myself JB style, so I'll remember to watch it later. Yeah, Sandra, it's something weird I've been doing ever since I was a kid. I don't know why I cultivated it in my brain, but it works. I'm just like, slap, don't forget this, don't forget this. And then I'm like, why'd you slap yourself? Oh, yeah, because of that fucking thing. And it really works. It For me, it works, and apparently for Sandra as well. But anyway, to my topic of choice today, and Crystal Keith confirms, and everybody should. I encourage all of my viewers to watch Mr. Jordan's live stream, which is called Destroying the Illusion. He's way more methodical than I am. He's way more detail-oriented. He typically has a whiteboard behind him with bullet points, which is something I should be doing. But if I have a whiteboard in my car with conspiracy points, that's just going to make me more of a police target, more of a deep state target. But he is absolutely great. And I just finished watching his stream that he did 3 hours ago. And it's up on YouTube now. It's not live. It's, it's up. It's uploaded. And he was talking about William Cooper, a.k.a. Bill Cooper. Is anybody familiar with the work of Bill Cooper, who was assassinated? Who's familiar with the work of Bill Cooper? Press 1. And if you're not familiar, welcome to the Matrix. All right, cool, A-Cobra. I like it when folks don't know what I'm talking about almost more than when I than when they know and like what I'm talking about. I like that better. Oh, cool. All right, so we have A-Cobra, Stephanie, Joy, Trog, and Crystal do not know who Bill Cooper is. Here's your assignment. You still got that pen, pencil, crayon, or pricked finger? You need to write down William Cooper, 1991. You need to YouTube William Cooper, 1991. Or you could just type in William Cooper or Bill Cooper. He goes by, he's deceased now because he was assassinated on his front lawn by elements of the deep state, shot to death. But basically what Bill Cooper's entire MO is he got in, and he, like I said, this is a long time ago. Long before I knew, I was born in 1984. All right, so I'm reporting on something that was filmed in 1991. And he wrote a very famous, probably the most famous conspiracy book. Number 2 would be The Creature from Jekyll Island by G. Edward Griffin, talking about and exposing the Federal Reserve fake money system that we all live in, the fake dollar. That's probably number 2 on my list. Number 1 conspiracy book of all time is called Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. So maybe you can find it for free online, or maybe you want to invest, $15 and order it. Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. And he basically goes into the whole alien agenda and what happened with Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1954. Is anybody familiar with the at least in my circles, widely known, literally White House meeting, secret meeting in 1954, between factions of extraterrestrial civilizations with President Dwight D. Eisenhower in 1954? Does anybody know about that? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Wow. What have you guys been doing all these years? I'm just kidding. Kinda 1. Cool J-Dog. Joy Stewart knows. 1, 2. Alright, so this is more of a mixed question. Yeah, so as the story goes, and I'll do Crystal knows, so I'll just outline my understanding of it. Because again, and I say this every single goddamn live, Troglodyte says too, I say this every single live stream, I don't mean to be annoying, but my expertise, believe it or not, is not in the UFO issue and the alien issue. It's actually, as I say, 9/11, Sandy Hook, and now Pizzagate. That's where my laser is pointed, okay? And for any of the trolls who are watching, when I say that's where my laser is pointed, I mean, that's where my mental focus is pointed. I don't mean a laser on a gun. Not a violent statement. Very, very happy person. All right? Very happy with my life. Trolls, okay? Not a threat. When I say that's where my laser is, I should say that's where my laser is focused. Anyway, got to do those disclaimers. Very annoying, but very necessary. So anyway, I got myself off track. So as the story goes, and it's not just William Cooper who talked about this. There are many, many researchers, many of which who have been assassinated, by the way, have talked about the secret meeting at the White House in 1954 between extraterrestrial representatives of extraterrestrial civilizations. That doesn't mean UFOs landed on the White House lawn, okay? And President Dwight D. Eisenhower. And this is widely talked about in many circles of quote-unquote conspiratorial research. And I just find it incredibly interesting because the federal government has never come out and denied it. They've never come out and said there's a false claim. There has never been a single lawsuit against folks making false claims. And yet there are tens of thousands of us out there that know that this event took place. And allegedly, what leaked out from that meeting is that they had a 10-year plan, a 25-year plan, a 50-year plan, and a 100-year plan for the United States of America. And that was back in 1954. Well, they had a plan for the human race, but specifically, the most powerful nation on the planet, the United States of America. Do you guys know that? If you don't, you need to get out your pens, pencils, crayons, or prick your finger and start taking some notes. Because I'm not your guru, I'm not your God, I'm not your, don't believe a single word I say. The whole point of my channel is I say what I've learned, and then I say to you guys, go do your own research. Go do your own research on your own time. Come to your own conclusions. Come back to me and we'll talk about it. Okay? So now I'll let some more comments filter in. Hopefully some more about my very beautiful shaven face. And by the way, when I go to visit Alec in Austria, I will show up with a shaven face. Okay? I will look good for Alec. No homo. Not gay. Just saying. Out of respect. Because I respect all of you and I respect Alec Whittier. Great truth teller. Great live streamer. So I'm not going to say that comment. Never mind. I think there's nothing sexier than a woman who cooks, frankly. Some women are just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I'm not characterizing all women there. I will possibly comb my hair for the Blackie show. Very nice. Yeah, we all respect each other here. It's not an excuse. I'm just so friggin' busy. And I get so, psychotically caught up in my, rolling a joint for Isabella and myself. Hell yeah. I still have 3/4 of a bowl packed. I'm going to smoke that later. Depends on the woman's cooking. Yeah. Well, some people, not everyone's talented at everything, Some folks can't cook. Some folks think it's okay to put a ribeye steak in the oven and turn the heat on. Instead of pan-searing it with the nice salt and pepper and get that crust. Basic things. You clean up good, Jay. Looking good. Thank you, Crystal. I make a pledge right now, and I'm going to say this out loud. Maybe I'll do another slapping notification upon myself. The only reason I've been looking sloppy lately is because I've been so friggin' busy, and then I get tired, and then I want to live stream, so I live stream when I'm friggin' tired. It's like, dude, take a shower, shave your face, gel your hair, clean the lenses on your glasses that you unfortunately have to wear because you're terrified of contact lenses. And then I'll get compliments like that all the time. So thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Yes, cooking together is a great date. I've done that many times, Stephanie. I've done that many times. And I've dated a vegetarian. That shit is not easy. Jesus Christ. At least we both loved spinach, okay? So that was a help. I think we made the last vegetarian girlfriend that we cooked together. We made brunch, and we did sauteed spinach, mushroom, asparagus, omelets, and made Bloody Marys from scratch. Well, we bought the Bloody Mary mix, but, you know, we put the vodka in the fucking thing and shook it. All right, so anyway, as you guys continue talking, and I think we're going to probably top out at 10, maybe 12 viewers today, and I'll probably do about 20 more minutes or so. But I just watched a very young, but very, very increasingly popular YouTuber whose name is Jordan, and Crystal reminded me of his name. I know him as Destroying the Illusion. That's his channel. So everyone needs to write down Destroying the Illusion. And he just did a whole entire segment on William Cooper, who exposed the, UFO, alien, and United States government connection dating way back to Harry S. Truman back down in 1954. And how they basically sat down with him and said, you know, we seeded your planet, and this goes against biblical stuff. I'm a Christ believer. I believe in the Bible. But I know that there's other moving parts, okay? Such as aliens. Some refer to them as fallen angels. That's a little bit more biblical. But literally sat down with the President of the United States, Harry S. Truman, in the White House in 1954, and said, look, we have a series of plans for what's going to happen with the human race over the next period of time. Very, very interesting stuff, folks. You should look into it on your own. Very, very interesting stuff. And if we don't get any more comments on this, I'm going to move on to the topic of the Florida shooting. Oh, did I say Truman? I meant Eisenhower. Fucking, I can't do everything, folks. I apologize. Sorry. I believe Truman was, you know why that's in my brain? Wasn't Truman the one who did the military-industrial complex speech? In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted power, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. Oh yeah, UFOs are totally real. The only and I'm glad Franz said that so confidently. I personally have never seen a UFO. I've seen weird stuff like, you know, ghosts and apparitions and entities and things. I've never personally seen a UFO, but at this point, after all the research that I've done, and this is towards Franz's comment, the only question when you see a UFO, is it theirs or is it ours? J-Dog saw a UFO as well. Yeah, it's fucking everywhere. I just personally have not seen one. Aliens are very real, correct. Doesn't mean that they're 3 foot 5 inch tall, egg-headed, black glass-eyed things that you see in movies and stuff. Does not necessarily mean that at all. I'm not saying the Greys don't exist, but extraterrestrials are extremely real. Yeah, Joy Stewart, I know all about ours. I know all about our stuff. I've done entire videos. I've done hour-and-a-half-long videos about, and I say my favorite, because frankly, I don't think Trump should be flying on Air Force One, a fucking kerosene-powered, clunky old jet that travels through the air at 500 miles an hour. I don't want Trump flying on Air Force One. I want Trump flying on the TR3B Astra. Who knows what that is? Press 1. Very real, not imaginary. TR3B Astra. All right, Alec, all you need to do is if you can open up another window and a Cobra, Joy knows, Stephanie doesn't. All right, so anybody who hit 2, all you have to do is Google image TR3B Astra. And if you want to limit your search results, you can type in TR3B Astra flying triangle. That is ours, folks. That not aliens. That is ours, and that shit rules. I want Trump flying on that thing, not Air Force One. Air Force One can go to hell. Well, I can just tell you, J-Dog, it's T, as in tree. Yeah, T-R, the number 3, B, Astra, A-S-T-R-A. TR3B Astra flying triangle. Oh, thank you, Joy. That shit is fucking awesome. I don't want Trump on a goddamn John Denver I'm flying on a jet plane that says United States of America. I want them to declassify the motherfucking TR3B Astra and have our duly elected president and all future presidents, Republican, Democrat, whatever. I want them all flying on the TR3B Astra. Because not only can it travel at subluminal flight, because despite all of my research, I have not been able to confirm that we've broken the speed of light. We may have broken the space-time continuum in terms of travel, but as far as I know, we've not broken the speed of light in physical, universe kind of thing. But, let's see if some of you guys looked up the, TR3B. Because that shit is balls. Franz, who has seen some things, says their movements were very erratic. No way the U.S. has anything like what I saw. Interesting. Well, if we don't have it, we know about it. Not we. I mean, I do, but, No room for a fridge in it, though. Oh, I'm sure they got fridges and toilets and beers and all kinds of stuff. Big Bass, what up? Wow, looks like a boomerang. Hell yeah. It's a very, very majestic aircraft. Or air and spacecraft, I should say. I still have the picture of that TR3B Astra on my phone. I'm going to copy your ass, J-Dog, and I'm going to find a Google screenshot of the TR3B and make it my background on my eye tracking device, aka iPhone. Yep, the Aurora was decommissioned. Alec knows of the Aurora. They worked on it, they made it, they tested it, and for some reason they abandoned it. But yes, the Aurora is the little brother of the TR3B flying triangle. So now Alec and I, Blackie and I, are kind of getting on the same page here. I don't know why they abandoned it. I have no idea. It's still classified, even though the project was abandoned. But yes, the Aurora project was the little brother to the TR3B Astra flying triangle. Correct. Or you said Aurora. I'm saying correct. I'm collating the two. Yes, I believe it was the successor to the SR-71. But it was the predecessor to the TR3B Astra. You see how these things go? That's my understanding as well, that the Aurora came after the SR-71. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's what my research, that's where it led me. And I'll say it again. The whole purpose... Oh, hold on. I'll shut the fuck up because Franz is giving grade A steak content right now. Franz Litz says, I saw a flying triangle. It was as big as a football field, no sound, moving very slow. Yes, that's a classic TR3B encounter. Can travel at subluminal speeds with no sound and can also hover without, blowing air in the ground. It's amazing technology, and I happen to know how it works, believe it or not. Maybe if you guys want to stick on the subject, I'll tell you how the TR3B Astra engine works. Yeah, that must have been scary. Was it just you, Franz? Like you yourself? Who the fuck is Vincent? Who is Vincent? Mods? Moderators, who is Vincent? Vincent doesn't have a wrench. Moderators, immediately. Who is Vincent, please? Okay, thank you. Sorry, Vincent. If you're a good person, everyone who comes to my stream is everybody who comes to my stream, and I already know them all, and they're a moderator. Yeah, and no one knows you, so I really apologize. I don't care about, and I hate to waste time on this, but I don't care about expanding my viewer base. I have enough viewers. I have all the viewers I'll ever need. So when new people come in, what typically happens if they've never been here before, but they've been in Gramps, I ask my moderators, I go, number one, why does this person not have a wrench? Number two, why do I not know their name? And then they handle it. That's their job. It's my job to do the live stream. It's my moderator's job to keep it kosher. So if somebody knows Vincent from Gramps or JujuBot or anybody else, let them back, and they'll be fine and they'll get a blue wrench. But if not, fuck them. I can't take any risks. I can't take any risks. Not after what happened to me. All right, let's get back to the topic at hand. I love this topic. All right, so I want to go back to what I already repeated from Franz. But I'm going to repeat it again. Franz Litz says, I saw a flying triangle. It was as big as a football field. No sound, moving very slow. Yo, J-Dog, I don't give my my personal information out anymore, but fuck, I want to see your photo. I wish you could email it to me or something. I would love to see that. Franz says scary shit. Yeah, scare the fuck. Well, I mean, I'd look up, I'd be like, oh yeah, cool. That's ours. VT guy, no idea. I don't know Vincent. Yeah, fuck Vincent. Yeah, sorry, Vincent. Oh, no subs. Another friggin' troll indicator. No subs. Who the fuck is a chatter on YouTube and has 0 subscriptions? Even if you're hated, you have subscriptions. I have like over 200 and I'm not even good. All right? I don't even provide content that's very popular. And I have like over 200 fucking subscriptions. So if you don't have one single subscription, just another red flag, homie. Sorry. Wow. I woke everyone up in the house and we all watched it for like 3 minutes back in 2002. Cool. Oh, yeah, cool. If you post it to your channel, I can just go to your channel and fucking view it. That would be cool. Yo, Joy is really impressing me this afternoon. I didn't realize that you knew so much about this kind of stuff. And I'm not saying a bad thing about you when I make that statement. I just had no idea that you had so much knowledge about this stuff. Because Joy says Aurora was scrapped when the fuel/distance was questioned. Apparently, Joy's been looking into some stuff I've been looking into over the years. What's up, Haywood? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, lots of activity over Arizona. String of pearls. They also call them, quote, lights in the sky. And they tend to move in formation, typically between 4 and 7 individual whatever they are. Yeah, very, very interesting stuff. J-Dog says, I thought the Aurora was scrapped when satellite technology had improved. I don't know. I don't know. Good, good. We are talking stealth aircraft? Correct. Stealth, top secret, and also alien aircraft. Yes. That's exactly the topic right now. And we're also banning fucking trolls like ninjas. My moderators are lethal. I gotta give you guys a lot of credit. I see some motherfucker comes into my stream. I'm like, mods, who is this? Who is this? Snipe. It's like a Ginsu knife. It's like chopping the head off a fucking fish. It's very, very nice. Well, the SR-71 Blackbird is still a fantastic plane. It is still propelled by fossil fuels. And by the way, I'm going to, once I finish this and address the rest of your questions, once we get a little bit of a reprieve, I'm going to go into exactly how the TR3B Astra flying triangle, how the engine works, because I know in exquisite detail everything about it, not to sound braggadocious. But the SR-71 is still in commission as far as I know, right? I think we still use the SR-71. As far as I know, the 71 Blackbird is still, to this day, the most advanced declassified aircraft. That's a very important terminology there, declassified. No, the SR-71 is totally declassified. There's even a fucking rock band called SR-71. She sticks to me like cellophane, fake plastic submarine, slowly driving me insane, but now that's over. You guys don't remember that song? Stupid ass pop song by SR-71? She taught me how to trust and to believe in us. And then she taught me how to cuss that bitch. It's over. Why you always kick me when I'm high? Knock me down till we see eye to eye. That's a good song. I like that song. Cool, J-Dog. I'll check it out when I'm done. Hell yeah. We love this. Very engaged audience, you guys. Very engaged audience. And very competent moderators. So thank you very much for that. You're protecting my nutsack. Oh, I've seen the Hold on a second. I'm reading Behold a Pale Horse. By the way, number 1, hello, Trumpet. Number 2, I'm sorry. And number 3, I'm going to address you and your brain separately. To Trumpet's brain, I am so fucking sorry for introducing you to Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. Sorry. This stuff isn't easy, folks. It's not easy to know the truth. And I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because when I'm not crying and when I'm not enraged, my typical reaction to something very uncomfortable is I just start, like, giggling. It's been that way since I've been a kid. Sorry, Trumpet. Have fun with that, motherfucker. I encourage everyone to read Behold a Pale Horse by author William Cooper, who was assassinated for speaking truths beyond truth. Trumpet's going to have a rough Monday. Yeah, well, if you just started reading it now, Trumpet, it's going to get worse. William Cooper did a great job. That's why he was assassinated. That's why he was shot on his front lawn. Because he spoke the fucking truth, homie. And I just called Trumpet a motherfucker. Sorry about that. That's not very apropos of a stream channel head. Sorry about that. It just kind of came out. Oh, I didn't realize you were reading it. I thought you just started, like, after I mentioned it. I didn't realize you were already into it. And also, folks, you know, diversification. You know, nobody likes an only lettuce salad, okay? You can tell I'm hungry because I'm making food analogies. No, way into it. Cool, Trumpet. So, Jesus, this stuff is hard. So the only way that, you know, anyone is really going to come to the truth is you have to put together you have to, number one, possess the mental qualities and faculties available, you know, to you in order to process this, realize it, and then on top of that, you have to figure out what it all means, right? You have to figure out what it all means. So it's not easy. So when I come on, and I was very, very kind of guerrilla YouTuber when I first started. I was just purely a ranter. I'm trying to be more constructive and more kind of like line item details, you know, and help folks put pieces together. But this worldwide conspiracy involves things like the TR3B Astra, the saucer-shaped craft of UFOs, Sandy Hook, the Florida shooting, the chemtrails, GMO foods, the educational system that's totally fucked up, the media, the Trump hatred. It's all connected. I know it, but I couldn't stream for 12 hours straight and propose to all of you that I could put, and the Satanism, and the child sacrifice, and the child kidnappings, and Aleister Crowley, and the Royal Crown, and the Federal fucking Reserve, and all. I can't put it all together myself. I mean, I have in my own brain, but what I'm trying to say is that I can't put it in a neat little package for you guys to unwrap. All I can do is hit the line items, and I'm not doing a satanic 666 there. I like the hand signal, all right? Maybe I'll just point. I can't put together all of these various things, package it up, neatly tied up with a red bow, and give it to you, and you open it up and you go, oh, I know everything now. That's completely impossible. It's completely impossible. That's the whole reason I do a live stream, is so that I raise these issues, and then all y'all go out and do the research for yourselves. Come to your own conclusions. And then hopefully, in certain circumstances, come back to me and say, hey, JB, a.k.a. Jason from Boston, hey, JB, you were wrong about this. Here's why, here's the proof, here's the link. And I'll look at it, and I'll come on, and I'll go, fuck, I misread that one. Sorry, folks. You know, because I can't do everything, and I certainly can't get everything right. But I hope what I just said made sense. I hope what I just said made sense. I really hope what I just said made sense. X Flynn is back. What up, X Flynn? Yes, Antarctica. Well, a lot of folks seem to think that the origin of the saucer-shaped craft Glad you're chilling, X Flynn, and glad you're here. Thank you very much for coming by. Heavy UFO influence over Antarctica. Let me ask a. Let me just throw even another barb out there. Let me cast another lure out there. Is anybody familiar with the Hollow Earth theory and the opening at Antarctica and the Admiral Byrd stuff, which is all connected? Is anybody familiar with that stuff? Oh, I guess one means yes, two for no. Okay, so one means yes, two for no. All right, so Crystal's familiar. I mean, if I meet Crystal, I'm gonna get fucking arrested. Unless she's as ugly as a pug or something, or has, club feet and, a jaw hanging off. I am gonna hit on that girl like you have never seen. It's gonna be embarrassing. Because I just, you know what it is? You know what I just did there with that joke? Is I subcommunicated to you guys in a way that I actually am one of those males, heterosexual males, that actually I do value a female's mind more than I do physical looks. And everything I talk about, Crystal gives me follow-ups. And this is not typical stuff that we talk about here on this channel, folks. This is not typical stuff. This is very emotional for me. The information that I provide on my live stream is based off of 17 fucking years of research. And it's not easy research to do, and I've lost a lot of friends by doing it. I don't go on Facebook anymore. I can't take it. The general public is so fucking ignorant and stupid, by and large. But yeah, I would maul Crystal in a loving way. Assuming she's 51% cute. Just for having that brain. Hold on, let me go back. I gotta catch up on comments. Admiral was alright. Yes, Admiral Byrd he made it in fucking in a declassified briefing. Admiral Byrd talked about his experiences at the South Pole. In Antarctica. X Flan is laughing. Shangri-La, I don't know what that means. Joy says Crystal is really, really pretty. Cool. Good for me if it ever works out. Pretty horses too. My mom is obsessed with horses. I'm not a horse fan. I don't dislike horses. I don't like horses for some reason. I don't know if it's the giant dumps they take or the fact that they could kick you in the face. I don't know what it is. My mom is horses are my mother's favorite thing. Favorite thing on the planet. Aside from I have to assume her children. Maybe not me at this point. But, let me say this. I appreciate horses, and I hope they stick around for a very long time. Don Juan grabs a beer. What's up, Agent Don Juan? Didn't see you there. You get that beer. What kind of beer you got, Don Juan? JB, most don't want to know about aliens and the like. Correct. It's very, very simple to understand human nature. Most of us want, comfort and just to live a life and just to kind of like do the education thing and then raise kids and then, grow old in a nursing home or whatever. No, certainly most people do not take on the gravity of the mantle of subject matters such as this. I have the kind of brain that's, I guess you could call a little bit manic, a lot of Asperger's, autism. I'm very, very good at puzzle solving. And in fact, puzzle solving and putting pieces together and parallels and correlations, dots on the map as you were, it's not only a skill set of mine, it's actually a physical necessity. So it's almost like I was put on this planet to do this kind of work. To do this kind of work. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. And no, I'm not crazy. Yeah, I want to do Hollow Earth. I just want to read some more of these questions. I am so glad some members of my audience have, I do like the haircut, though, JB. Just get it done today? No, I got my haircut last weekend, but I shaved my face so I look better. And I showered and gelled my hair. Does JB shower and gel his, shower and gel his hair and shave for his live streams? Yes. Yes, I do. It is a decent fade. No, my barbers are awesome. JB, you should learn electronics. It would suit your personality and aptitude for problem solving / pattern recognition. I agree. I agree. And electronics, especially connecting wires and circuit boards and everything like that, is something I did as a child. And it's also very interconnected with my career, which I no longer talk about because of what happened to me 3 weeks ago. I'm just a YouTube personality. I'm here for entertainment purposes only. No one, unless they already know it, is going to hear about intimate details of my life ever again. So I can't tell you what I do for work. However, yes, I would be very, very, very good at it. I would be very good at it. Oh, I would be a natural, let's say, electrician. I could pick that up in fucking 6 months and make a career out of it very, very easily with my skill sets. No brag, just fact. Everyone's good at different stuff. Horses be the best transport if EMP pulse went down. I have a 3D printer in my office, Haywood. Let's just say that. And I run the motherfucker. And it's really, really cool. And it's made our profitability fucking skyrocket. I run a 3D printer 4 times a day. I produce whatever I need to produce out of it. That shit is awesome. Sorry if my face looks weird. It's that time of day when the sun hits my face. Yeah, thank you, X Flynn. I didn't buy it. The boss bought it, but it's not easy. It's not easy. Digital calibration, this and that, and then once you're done with specifics, send it over digitally to the printer and it fucking prints out what I need. Amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Game changer. I don't have one of those advanced ones yet, Joy Stewart, and I thought those weren't on the market yet. The ones that can print organs. Franz is back. What up, Franz? Homie. I totally forgot about it until the room mentioned the TR3B Astra. Oh, shit, okay. And I forgot, too. I wanted to tell you, who wants to know how the engine of the TR3B Astra, aka Black Flying Triangle, works? Press 1 for yes, 2 for don't care. Because I don't want to bore you guys. X Flynn wants to know. Stephanie wants to know. Okay, that's enough. Joy Stewart wants to know. All right, well, the engine of the TR3B Astra, aka Black Flying Triangle, its propulsion system operates in this fashion. It was actually imported Nazi technology. I'm not saying the Nazis were good. I'm not saying the Nazis were good. The Nazis were terrible, terrible, terrible people. But they did have very, very intelligent scientists that were way more advanced than the United States of America during World War II. Okay? So before I continue, and I hate to do all these 1-2 questions, but I really want to know who my audience is. So who is familiar and knows exactly what Project Paperclip was? 1 for yes, 2 for no. This stuff is important, folks. I'm not trying to be annoying. What's up, Zero Foxes? How are you? All right, Ruby Hunt does not know what Project Paperclip is. Stephanie does not know what Project Paperclip is. Okay, good. I'm glad I asked. A Cobra does not know Project Paperclip. X Flynn does not know Project Paperclip. All right, I'm glad I asked the question, because without basis, it's really hard to find eventual knowledge, right? So Project Paperclip was when, after Nazi Germany was defeated in World War II, and that's a whole other video, all the bullshit that went on behind the scenes there. But Project Paperclip was a secret government United States program that actually, rather than imprisoning or executing all of the German Nazi scientists that were working on incredibly advanced technology, rather than imprisoning them, they gave them immunity and actually brought them to the United States to work for the United States secret government, because their minds were just too smart and too advanced in order for them to, languish in prison, basically. So Project Paperclip, for those who don't know, I will say again, was when the United States of America, after Germany's defeat in World War II, brought over Nazi scientists to the United States, and their, stated goal, as far as I can tell, was you go to fucking prison, executed, or you're going to work for us. And they all unanimously signed on to work for us. And they brought over the technology that they were working on. And this is all, I know I'm taking a long time here, folks, and I know I talk fast. So just bear with me. Just bear with me, okay? I know I'm talking fast. It's a lot of information, especially to those who are new to this subject. So I apologize. So after the scientists were imported, they brought over them a certain technology they were working on. And this technology that they were working on over in Germany, they hoped, and the, German government, and, there's Hitler and all that, and that's a whole other video, because I don't believe the official story of anything, but again, that's another subject matter. So we imported the scientists, and the deal was, you'll be okay, but you're going to work for us. We want this fucking technology. And they gave it to us. Now, here's what they were working on, and what we were so interested in. Who knows what Die Glocke is? That's German for the bell. Who knows what Die Glocke, also known as the Nazi bell, was? The bell. Die Glocke. Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. VT guy knows. Stephanie Medina does. Stephanie's having a fucking college course today. So is X Flynn. This is college level shit, folks. They won't teach you this in school, by the way. That's why it's so ironic. Ruby Hunt does not know. A Cobra does not know. Okay. Die Glocke was an experimental craft that the Nazis were working on towards the end of World War II. It was shaped like a bell. It was approximately, I believe, 20 feet tall and 14 feet wide, could house up to 4 occupants. 4 occupants. And its engine is the predecessor to the engine that we perfected, back engineered and perfected, and inserted into the TR3B flying triangle. Whoa. Whoa. And by the way, everything I say, I hope you guys are taking notes, because everything I say is not me. It's not me. I'm just regurgitating 17 years worth of research. This is information that's all out there. This is information that exists. It's all out there. So we brought in these Nazi scientists and made them work for us. And the way, and here's kind of the candy that you guys, some of you have been waiting for. Some of you already know. But for those who don't know, Stephanie, X-Flynn, the way that the engine of the TR3B Astra operates is it's a hyper-powered, so it's electronically hyper-powered, reverse rotating coils of super-cooled mercury. Super-cooled mercury, so liquid mercury, but super-cooled. And I don't know any details on the physics of how it works beside what I've just said there, but I'll tell you the action of how it works going forward. So apparently, when this supercooled and highly sped up reverse rotating coil of supercooled mercury, it creates what's called a torsion field. Does anybody know what a torsion field is? Electrogravitic. Said even better. That's from VT Guy. Mercury supercooled should be solid, or says Haywood would be solid. I know. Or all I'm saying is I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just simply going off of my research here. All right? Creating what is basically a bubble or a gap in time-space, which is why when you watch videos of the TR3B Astra, all you have to do is YouTube TR3B Astra powering up, which is why you see that white dome power up in a bright white light, and then the fucking flying triangle just disappears out of sight at what looks like almost subluminal speed. Okay? So, and I'm not saying this is definitive fact. I'm saying that this is my research, all right? This is my research. So allegedly, the way that it works is after that superconductor of reverse rotating supercooled mercury generates an electrogravitic field in front of it, obviously, and who knows where the front is because it's a triangle, literally rips a hole in space-time. So therefore, travel is not impeded by things like gravity, things like debris, things like air pressure, things like any of that, and it can travel at extremely high speeds. Extremely high speeds. And that's what I understand about the TR3B Astra. And now that I've completed my long, making my voice hoarse rant on that, I'd be happy to take your comments and questions. Nice job, mods. What did that little bitch say? Nice job, moderators. Thank you very much. My moderators are instructed to be vicious. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore, folks. I'm not putting up with trolls. J-Dog asks, JBD, no radioactive. No, I don't know. No, 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 no. I don't know that person at all. Fuck him. If I see him in Gramps, I'll unban them and they can come back. All right, Stephanie, Medina, all you have to do is Google image or go on YouTube and type in videos about the TR3B Astra flying triangle. So you can Google image it or you can watch on YouTube. Doesn't matter. Close, Agent Steve-O. And I'm sorry I'm eating during my video. It's a roast beef wrap. It's cold. I had half earlier and I wanted to have the other half now. No, I'm fine. I only take a shit like once a day, usually in the morning. I never talk about poop. Let's just leave that one alone. No, it's not 7-Eleven food. It's from the frickin' Italian place down the street, god damn it. Ruby has some baby back ribs going on. Baby back ribs are very, very good. Hold on, I'm kind of losing control of the stream here a little bit. Well, number one, I want to know what kind of rub or sauce or whatever Ruby Hunt puts on her baby back ribs. Number two, X-Flynn, so our government actually is the problem. Why the cover-up? Who's to gain, us or them? It seems them. Well, them is the New World Order. There's a government within our government. That's the ones that are trying to destroy Trump. Those are the same ones that killed JFK. Those are the same ones that helped facilitate the institution of the Federal Reserve System, which is what your dollar is. That's the battle. That's what's going on. Zero Foxes just made some chili. Do you use cube beef, cubed beef or ground beef, Zero? And also, as a follow-up, how hot is your chili? Would I have to add hot sauce to it, or would I eat it in a bowl if you served it to me and go, holy fuck, that's good fucking hot chili? Ground beef, nice. Yeah, that's my favorite kind of chili. All right, mods, damn. All right. Now I'm starting to feel a little bad. I have way too much empathy. Hold on a second here. Steve Green, what up? No, isn't that weird? X Flynn. Only remove JB, no, but yeah, I mean, this person seems like they're a good person. But you guys are doing your, my unpaid moderators are doing their job. I said, if you don't know them and there's no wrench, delete on site. You guys are doing your job. But I just feel like this person is sincerely trying to, like, reach out to me or something. So if they choose and want to come back, I'll investigate it. So if Radioactive comes back, this is instruction to all the active moderators right now. If Radioactive comes back, let him hang out, and I'll vet him personally. I'll vet him personally. Because I don't want to be Nazi stream, you know what I mean? Although, a week ago, I certainly did. I certainly did, after what happened to me. But you guys are doing exactly what I told you to do. Exactly what I told you to do. No wrench, don't know him from Gramps or Juju, instant block. You guys are doing exactly what I've asked you to do. But this individual seems, Oh, fuck, Blackie! What the hell? Wait. Blackie, what country do you... Radioactive, what country do you live in? Wait, I saw Radioactive today, seems cool. And then Radioactive says, yes, I am... Oh, okay. I misread that. Sorry. I'm not a perfect person, folks. I'm not a perfect person. All right. So Radioactive is from Kentucky. Did you vote for Trump? Or did you at least vote? Mods don't touch Radioactive. I know, J-Dog. I just misread. I misread something. You know, not a perfect person, okay? That's all I can say. Oh, Crystal Keith, is it your birthday today? Trump, duh. Okay. So why would you like to be a part of my stream, Radioactive? Yes, I'm asking you right now. Question number 1. Mr. or Mrs. Radioactive, why would you like to be a part of my live stream? Just curious. Yeah, I can't remember everything, homie. Sorry, Joy. Escondido. All right, so Radioactive, as the owner and operator of this channel, I'm asking you a direct question. Why would you like to be a part of my channel? I just enjoy watching it. Cool. Very, very nice. All right, I can accept that. Because you understand that the only folks, and since you're relatively new here, which is cool, you know, like I said, I don't need any more viewers. I like my little crew. My little crew is totally fine. I don't do popularity purposes. Your research and look, your research and explanations. Okay, I get it already. I get it. I'm not trying to come across as a dick. I'm just extraordinarily paranoid because I was targeted in a way 3 weeks ago yesterday by a troll that was so horrific in my life, I'm never going to forget it ever again. I was forcibly taken to a fucking mental hospital. All right? That's not okay. That's not okay. And the nurses, they're like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. You're totally fine. Medical release form. They're like, yeah, you're totally cool, man. And I'm like, yeah, someone on the internet really fucked me over. They got my personal information and relayed it to my local community and did a number on me. And it fucked up my life. It fucked up my roommate's life. It fucked up everyone's lives. Many, many law enforcement and ambulance resources were wasted. And I'm still kind of pissed off about it. So please forgive me if I come across as a little bit maybe unwelcoming to folks whose names I don't know. To folks whose names I don't know. All right, Radioactive is a moderator. You're cool, man. Radioactive is fine by me. I know Johnny B. Cool. All right, man. Sorry for being paranoid. It's rational paranoia at this point. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Radio is a part of the JB community. Cool, radio. Sorry for the bumpy road. Sorry for the bumpy road, but you are welcome here, and you are a part of the JB community, okay? And by the way, if somebody else new comes in, they're going to go through the same fucking bullshit. They're going to get banned. I'm going to analyze it. They'll be unbanned. And they'll either be banned again or become a moderator. There's no other way I can run my stream. Not with this level of paranoia. I can tell you that right now. Wow, 22 watching, 15 likes, and I didn't even promote this video. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thanks for coming here. Very cool. All right, so let's... I have the, the Asperger's, a.k.a. autism, whatever you want to call it. So I get very emotional and very stressed out over what most people would view as very, very small events or whatever. So I'm a little bit kind of jazzed up right now, like that. So I want to leaven the situation, like leaven the bread, as the Bible says. I want to ask Alec if he's still here. If, and hopefully when, I fly out to fucking Austria, what's the best sausage house that we're going to go to? And by sausage house, I don't mean strip club because I hate strip clubs. I mean actual sausage house where they serve sausage food. All right, I'm going to try to pronounce that correctly. Würstelstand. Würstelstand. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Because you did the thing with the U and the dots and all the W's weird and stuff like that. Würstelstand. Awesome. I like the Polish sausage with that, like, really, it if you smell it too close, it burns your nose. That grain mustard that they have. Because we have a German sausage place that you haven't lived in Boston long enough to know. You know, you moved away before they opened up. It's called Bronwyn. It's in Union Square, Somerville. And they do all house-made, authentic, German, Polish, all kinds of sausage. And that place is fucking brilliant. Oh, it's so good. Yes, I will be attending a German strip club. I don't like strip clubs. You know, full disclosure, and I'm not trying to be like a dog or whatever, but, you know, I hate strip clubs because, you know, if you see a beautiful woman and this and that, it's like if bed isn't in the near future, it's like, I don't want to pay to watch a piece of meat that I can't eat. Does that make any sense? Is that offensive? Does that make any sense? Is that offensive? I hope it's not offensive. I think a lot of guys would understand that. It's like, I don't want to stare at a fucking ribeye steak. I think I'm making sense. Demon Code's in the house. What up? I gotta plug my charger in. Hold on a second. You guys have to go on a ride. Hold on. You'll be right back. Why doesn't it work? Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. You know what annoys me is that I can't... Where are we going, JB? Maybe nowhere. I just get really pissed off that none of my chargers ever work. My iPhone is fine. It's a brand new iPhone 8. And they just never work. And what sucks is I can't check my battery level when I'm friggin' live streaming to make sure it's working. So who knows? Maybe the stream will just die and that means my battery died. Oh well. At least we had fun for 84 minutes and 27 seconds. Yes, the chargers with Apple products are horrible. Correct. They never work. They never work. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It worked earlier. Doesn't work right now. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. All right. I'm just going to put it here. Let's just see if it dies. And if it... Well, it's always going to fall. But if it dies, I'm going to go down to the Apple store. I have another hour and a half to get there. It's right down the corner. And I'm going to read them the fucking riot act. and I'm going to go, you're going to give me a charger for free, and you're going to give me a backup charger for free. And if the first one fucking doesn't work, I'm going to come back and go, look, it doesn't work, motherfucker. Because for the amount of money that we pay for these devices, folks, they should work, right? I think so. If I make or misship or make a mistake with one bad appliance at where I work, I get read the riot act by my boss. And yet Apple can put out these fucking products that don't work. And everybody says they don't work. Everybody says they don't work. What the hell? What the hell? Can't we have the same standards for like all products and then everything would be better? Maybe that's why the US economy is fucked. Maybe that's why the United States economy is fucked. Maybe it's not Trump being elected, our duly elected, awesome, orange-haired, golden-haired orange president, best president in United States history. Maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it's he's inherited a country filled by companies that just barely do the most in order to keep their bottom line working and available and, you know, whatever, enough to survive. But the majority of their customers end up with a shit product that breaks down after a week, and they have to buy a fucking new one. That's not okay, folks. That's not okay. It's not a good thing. Jesus Christ. Crystal likes my rants. I can tell. She could tell I get heated, too. It should not be this way. I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I live in the New World Order. Maybe I live in the New World Order. I don't know. The world that I come from states that if you buy something, whether it's food or whether it's, you know, a product or an engine part or something, it should work. At least during its warranty period time, for fuck's sake. Why are things breaking after a fucking week? Why are things breaking after fucking 4 days? Why are things breaking after fucking 2 weeks? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. This is not okay. Yes, it should work. And I don't want to bring a negative vibe into my live stream at all. I don't want to do that at all. But I'm just reacting to, as any consumer should react. It's like, Jesus Christ. What's your friggin' problem? That's a very good idea, Agent Steve-O. Get almost like a GoPro. Get a phone mount so that you guys can see my city. I don't necessarily know that I want people to see my city after what happened to me 3 weeks ago, but I could certainly take you fishing and stuff like that. That would be fun. I know Rep does it. I've watched it. It's awesome. And, oh, here's a whole other complaint. Here's a whole other rant and complaint. Maybe Blackie can help me out with this. Apparently, Reptilian Research and Harley Girl and one other are banned from my channel, and I did not ban them. And they're moderators, so no other moderator could have banned them. What's going on here, folks? What is this crap? Yeah, VT guy, yeah. They told me last night. Yeah, I did not do that. I did not do that. They're my friends. I would never ban them. Even if I was super drunk, I wouldn't be able to go through the fucking iPhone steps in order to cultivate a ban. Right. And now here comes up the other disturbing points. You own the channel, meaning I own the channel. How could they be banned? YouTube squirrels? That's fucked. That's the only explanation I can come up with because I can't figure out how to go in and unban them. And I did 45 minutes of, before I started live streaming today, I did 45 minutes of research on Google trying to figure out how to unban someone from your channel. And I followed all the steps and it won't let me fucking do it. There's something going on here, folks. There's something going on here. I'm just telling you. Of course it wasn't me. Why would I ban my friends? Yeah, no. So, yeah. What is it called? Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the most accurate. YouTube has to be fucking with me. They have to be fucking with me. So if I could reach out to you guys and get anyone's help with this, I went through the processes of how to, quote, unban someone on YouTube, and it still didn't work. And it still didn't work. And I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I'm not exactly, like, dumb, right? And it wouldn't work. But what's furthermore disturbing is that I don't know how it could possibly have happened in the first place. Yes, it's Big Brother shit. Of course it is. And I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. JB, did you see the people who have been banned? I believe so, yes. I got a lot going on, but I believe so, yes. They're fucking my live stream. They're dry fucking my live stream. It's not okay. It's not okay. Let's just say this. All right, folks, just for everybody who's watching me right now, let's just say this. Let's draw up a fictional scenario that's plausible, okay? You know, you're all smart. You know the word plausible, okay? Let's find a plausible situation, all right, that I would accept, okay? Oh, reptilian research was banned from your channel. One person. Okay. I walked down to the sushi restaurant. I had too much sake. My hand got clumsy. And I somehow found a way to go through the 5 or 6 steps that it takes to ban someone from my channel in my pocket somehow while I was reaching for cigarettes or my car keys or something. All right. One that's fine. This has happened to 4 of my dedicated viewers. And recently, by the way. What's going on here, folks? This is not normal. This is not okay. Yeah, this is bullshit. They're fucking... All right, guys. So whoever can make it here, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I'm just being censored and they're messing with me. There's no other explanation. There is no other plausible explanation. And I'm angry about it. I don't like it. Fuck you, YouTube. Oh, and out of all the researchers that I follow, I'm not the first person that this has happened to. I'm not the first person that this has happened to. I'm not the first person this has happened to. If anybody follows the research of David Seaman, Seaman, David Seaman, he does great work. He's basically 100% Pizzagate. Does a little bit government corruption, does a little bit this and that, but he's mainly Pizzagate. And this shit happens to him all the time. And he has, on average, like 1,500 live viewers. And his numbers get cut from 1,500 live viewers to like 800. And he goes, wait a minute, because he's much more sophisticated in YouTube than I am. And he goes, wait a minute, when I go into my metrics and stuff like that, it says that there are 1,500 accounts watching me, and yet only 800 of the accounts are showing. And the rest of those hundreds of folks cannot comment on his channel because they're blocked for some reason. We're being censored, folks. We're being censored. I'm not the smartest person on the planet, and I'm certainly not the dumbest person on the planet, but I would not accidentally delete 3 or 4 of my dedicated friends for no reason in rapid succession by a cell phone, pocket dialing mistake. There's no way that that would happen. There's no way that that can happen. They're censoring us. They're censoring us. And it's not okay. It's not okay. Folks need to know that. I'm going to end this stream and probably go have to buy a new charger because my 2 that I just bought don't work. So maybe Blackie can take over. Maybe Alec can take over. Or if no one, that's totally fine. I'll just go to Gramps and chill out there. Oh, cool. Alec is very consistent. All right. So 6:30. It's 5:40 right now. So in 50 minutes, you guys get Alec live motherfucking stream, which is great. Well, you can say that, VT, but I still love hot dogs. That's, there are worse things in the world. At least I don't rape kids all day like John Podesta, right? But I like having hot dogs. I'm really kind of simple with my hot dogs. I like a hot dog, and I don't care. You could pan fry it, you could boil it, you could put it in the George Foreman grill, you can grill it outside, and then I just like mustard, onions, and pickles. Nothing more. Great stuff. Yeah, Podesta's a sick pig. He rapes kids all day. It's his favorite thing. I might have a lot of problems, and I might not be the most charismatic individual on the planet, but at least I don't fucking rape kids all day like John Podesta. You piece of shit. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, I like the all beef Oscar Mayer, personally, myself, Franz as well. Oh, I forgot about the sauerkraut. Yeah, I just never buy it enough. Sauerkraut's really good. Yeah, J-Dog knows the Foreman grill. Very, very efficient. That's why that guy made fucking $40 million off of that stuff. I've never had a Chicago hot dog. They also have to have those sport peppers. And on a poppy seed bun. I know all about, yeah, celery salt. I know all about chai dogs. Just never had one. Yeah, X Flynn says kraut is good for the body. Yes, because it has all that beneficial bacteria going on. Who loves fermented stuff? Good for you. Well, beer, wine. I certainly love it. Personally, I have absolutely no problem with ketchup on hot dogs. I haven't had a hot dog with ketchup in years, mainly because I rarely eat hot dogs. But now I'm fucking thinking, man, I should go get some hot dogs, make them, and put ketchup on them. Am I crazy? Cincinnati spaghetti has chili? Oh my god. I don't know how to respond to that. Spaghetti with chili? Never heard of that. I'm gonna have to take a short nap before Blackie goes live, so I'm probably gonna have to end in let's give it 8 more minutes. And then I can pass out before 6, wake up at 6:29, and catch Blackie live. Spaghetti and chili. I'm not saying it's bad. I've just never thought of that. To me, it's like spaghetti is Italian and chili is Mexican, and, you know, you put the two together, it's like, whoa. When I was in college, my roommate used to make, because we had like microwaves and there was a small kitchen in the dorm, and he used to make, what the hell was it? I always thought it was a little weird. He used to make pasta and sausage, and then cut up the sausage and mix it into the pasta, and then wrap it in a fucking tortilla like a burrito. So it was a pasta sausage burrito. And he didn't even smoke weed. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be stoned for Blackie's show. That's for sure. By the way, what's depressing is it's my last bowl of weed. It's already in there. Luckily it's full, but it's already in there, and then I'm out and I have no connections. I used to have connections. I don't have any connections anymore. God damn it. I know I should grow my own, but that's a whole other skill I would have to learn. I mean, I know how to grow plants, but like that's a whole fucking thing. Ah! Sorry. Sorry about that. Yo, Steve-O, peace out. Thanks for coming by. Thank you very much for coming by. 3D print some weed. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Sorry, folks. Ah, I need a 420 shop. God damn it. I think weed should be sold in liquor stores, you know, literally, and controlled in the exact same way that, you know, alcohol is. No known problem, right? Hey, Jeff Sessions, why don't you legalize weed, you bitch? Jeff Sessions has to go. Bad pick, Trump. Bad pick. Sessions has to go. He cares more about putting pot smokers in prison than he does about going after his pedophile friends in the government. Jeff Sessions is terrible. Vapor lounges. You know, I will say, I am pretty good looking when I actually like shave and clean up and do all that stuff. Self-affirmation. All right, we're going to end here in 2 minutes, folks, and I'm going to pass out for a half hour so I can be on time for Blackie's stream, which begins at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yabba dabba doo. As far as I know, that's code for put Hillary in fucking prison. When Hillary goes to fucking jail, I will go yabba dabba doo. Oh, the witch is in fucking prison. Cool. That piece of fucking shit. Hillary Clinton. Oh my god. All right. I'll give it a really good last minute and 30 seconds before Blackie takes over at 6:30 and I have to take my half-hour nap kind of thing. I know why, but most of you don't know why. Okay? Why somebody like Hillary fucking Clinton. Why somebody like Hillary fucking Clinton was allowed. Hey, you know what? Let me just be a good voter right now. A good voter. Okay? If Bernie Sanders was allowed, operative term, stick with me. If Bernie Sanders was allowed the Democrat nomination, and my selection was between Bernie Sanders and someone like Ted Cruz or something like that, I would have voted for Bernie Sanders in a second. Because I know his heart's in the right place. Now, I love Trump, and I think he's going to go down as one of the best presidents in United States history. Hillary Clinton is like a mafia career criminal. A mafia... Look, when I talk to you guys, I always try to do my best to, look into the camera, so it's like you're actually... So I see your text, but you see my eyes, and we're actually talking. All right? How the fuck was Hillary Clinton allowed to run, let alone steal the nomination? I live in Boston. I live in the Northeast of the United States. Everybody loved Bernie Sanders. Everybody voted for Bernie Sanders. Everybody voted for Bernie Sanders. Everybody voted for Bernie Sanders. And they just fucking stole it and gave it to Hillary. Thank God, because she fucking lost. And we ended up getting a good president, Donald J. Trump. A great president, Donald John Trump. But she fucking stole... What is all this Russia garbage? I'm getting itches on the back of my neck right now, like there's spiders biting me or something. I'm like flaming up right now. What in the hell happened, folks? We need to talk about this. And when I say we, I don't mean us tonight because I have to go pass out before Blackie's show, but America and the world needs to talk about this. Because where America goes, the world goes. What the hell? How the hell was Hillary... I can tell you, I have the answer, but it's a very, very uncomfortable thing to talk about. Even more uncomfortable for me to talk about than 9/11 or Sandy Hook. As much as I know about those subject matters. But this fucking witch cunt bitch was pre-chosen by the Democrat Party. Who says it couldn't have been Martin O'Malley out of Connecticut? Could have been a contender for the nomination. But it's like, no. No one's gonna, vote for anybody else. We all have to vote for Hillary. I watched Hillary Clinton rallies, and she had like 120 people there. I watched Bernie Sanders rallies, and he filled stadiums like Trump. Do I agree with Bernie Sanders' policies? No, I do not. But what's going on here, folks? We as citizens of the United States of America, we cannot allow these kinds of things to go on. Okay? They stole the fucking nomination from Bernie Sanders openly. Right in front of us. Right in front of us. And I still think Trump would have won against Sanders by a thinner margin than he won over Clinton. But Clinton had public rallies of 112 fucking people. And Bernie Sanders filled stadiums like Trump. And everybody voted for Sanders, and yet he lost the Democratic nomination. What is this, folks? What's going on here? Are we gonna lose our republic? I mean, we have a brief reprieve right now with our awesome and best president ever, Donald Trump. And yes, I'm getting emotional, but I'm not gonna break. I promise you I'm not gonna break. I don't want the women in my room that think I look very nice with my newly shaven face to think that I'm a little fucking bitch. So I'm not gonna get emotional. But I'm gonna come close, okay? How the fuck can this stuff happen? How can this garbage happen? Hillary fucking Clinton? A career criminal that belongs in prison? She shouldn't be in society. The whole reason that the prison system is flawed, I agree. You know, or nobody has said that, but I'm just telling you, I've researched the prison system. It's fucked up, okay? A lot of people that are in jail, especially for things like legal cannabis and nonviolent crimes and young age, should not be in prison, okay? And yet, a career criminal, Hillary Rotten Clinton, this satanic witch who has made an entire career out of exploitation, taking advantage of and gaming governmental systems, and committing financial crimes behind the scene to benefit her quote-unquote foundation, which only enriches her and her quote-unquote husband, Slick Willie, that piece of fucking faggot. Fuck you, Bill Clinton. Fuck you, rapist Bill Clinton. Fuck you, rapist Bill Clinton. Fuck you, rapist Bill Clinton. I'm not accusing you of rape. The women that you raped accused you of rape. Kathleen Willie. Jennifer Flowers. Bill Clinton, you piece of fucking shit. Fuck you, Bill Clinton. I'm not putting up with your crap anymore. Bill Clinton. Rapist. The Democrat Party decides to put these folks as their head of the Democrat Party. What's going on here, folks? There's something going on here, and it's not okay. It's not okay. And I know what it is. There's a globalist Illuminati takeover mechanism employed and deployed in order to circumvent and destroy our electoral process. And when we have a good man see, I didn't tear up. I'm a strong person. I did not tear up. Right on the edge, and I fucking stopped myself. Go JB. Go JB. When we have a good man, a duly elected president, that gets attacked by the media, Russia. Who colluded with the Russians? Oh, it was the Clintons. No, but what we're going to do is the psychopathic technique of blaming your target of the very things that you are accused of. So they accuse Trump of Russia. I'm sorry I got so psycho there, folks. I'm sorry. That's not what my channel is about. That's not what my channel is about. That's not what my channel is about. All I did was lose emotional control. That's all it was. Everything I said was true, but I lost emotional control. And for that, I apologize. Because as a owner-operator of a YouTube stream, and I know you guys, a lot of y'all, trust my opinions and stuff, you expect me to maintain a, at least relatively, demeanor that is respectable. And I just went on a psychotic rant right there. So for that, I apologize. It will not happen again. Well, it might happen again. But not at least for the next few weeks. So for that, I apologize. Jeff Sessions can go to fucking hell. He cares way more about busting old ladies smoking marijuana to get out of incredible joint pain and smoking weed to fix their Sessions is terrible. Fuck Sessions. He cares way more about people smoking pot than he does about his colleagues raping kids all day. Fuck Jeff Sessions. Sessions is terrible. And I liked him. Till I learned what I learned. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very simple. To Radioactive's point. I mean, it's cut and dry. There is no argument. I love airtight arguments. I love it when there are arguments, and I love debate, and I love talking, and I love, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I don't, but I fought with the Asperger's and the autism and all that. But when I'm, armed with proper information, I guess I enjoy it to a degree. But, yeah, Jeff Sessions is terrible. Jeff Sessions wants to put people in jail for smoking marijuana when they're 85 years old and have horrible pain and the marijuana helps them. He's more concerned about putting them in jail than he is about going after all of his pedophile friends in the government. What's going on here, folks? What's going on here? This is not okay. This is not a system of governance that can last. Jeff Sessions has to go. And you know what? If little Jeffy Sessions came out and said, well, you know what? I've done my research recently, and I've come to the conclusion that marijuana should definitely be an issue, but maybe, and certainly we don't want 6-year-olds smoking marijuana, but we definitely want some of these pedophiles that are, rampant in the government, and most of them are my friends, and I'm going to have to start prosecuting them, and I'm going to do it, and they're going to go to prison because they've raped kids for 20 fucking years, and I'm Jeff Sessions with my Yoda ears and, all that, and I'm Attorney General, so I have the right to put these individuals in in prison after due process, of course. We are taking action on that point. You're never going to see that from Jeff Sessions. You're never going to see that from Jeff Sessions. You're never going to see that from Jeff Sessions. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm ending this stream. I need a nap. I'm out. Alec is on soon. Blackie's going to take over. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for enjoying the live stream. I appreciate it. Later. I hope you like my Jeff Sessions impression, by the way. Peace out, y'all.